Hey everyone, welcome to Science-Based Fitness, where I make weekly fitness content helping you get better fitness advice. Today's video, we're going to correct 5 fitness myths, and each of these myths drive me nuts. So we're going to give a brief explainer of the reality of each of these myths, and then hopefully if there's one that I didn't cover that you want to hear about, let me know in the comments and maybe I'll make a part 2 to this video. We're going to start that right now. Myth number 1 that we're going to look at is turning fat into muscle. Turning fat into muscle is probably one of the most confidently said things in gyms all over the world, but this just simply isn't correct. And the easiest way to demonstrate this is shown here. On top you see muscle cells, while on the bottom we see fat cells. And I'd like to point out one key difference. They're different. Well, all joking aside, they are different, and you can't just simply exercise and turn fat cells into muscle cells. Although you could more accurately say, instead of turning fat into muscle, is that you're using fats as the main substrate during your workout, which then later, after your muscle heals and repairs, that energy you supplied that workout with was from fats. So it's not quite the same way that we tried to portray it in the beginning, and that's also a mouthful, so this here myth busted. Myth number 2 is spot reduction training, and I know this one offends a lot of people, and I'll tell you why. So many of us will see headlines that say things like, get abs in 5 minutes a day, burn belly fat, or targeting arm fat. I just made those fun thumbnails up as a joke. I hope you guys enjoyed those. But the reason this does not work and is not effective is similar to what we just discussed with fat and muscle cells. When we contract a muscle cell, and let's say these muscles are the muscles of our abs, we use the energy that's already established in that muscle. When we're depleted, the blood will bring nutrients and metabolites to resupply that muscle. Unfortunately, when we're in ketosis, which means we're burning stored fat as energy, we don't get to pick and choose where that energy supply comes from. For someone that's trying to lose belly fat, doing a ton of crunches and stuff isn't burning fat over this area. And your time will actually be better spent working major muscles in compound movements because they're more energy depleting, and they'll be more effective in the long run for burning calories and reducing body fat percentage overall. Myth number 3, protein windows only being 20 or 30 minutes long. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this is a myth that I fell victim to for years and years of training, but this just simply isn't correct. A meta-analysis by Brad Schoenfeld stated anabolic window of opportunity may be as long as 4 to 6 hours around a training session. I did another video in the past looking at a study that had individuals taking protein within 3 hours after their workout, 3 hours before, and there was no statistical difference among those groups. So that protein window idea of 30 minutes is actually a lot wider than we originally thought, and data does seem to support this. Although, at least with this myth, if you're having a protein shake within 20 or 30 minutes after your workout, it's not a problem. Myth number 4, no pain, no gain. And I don't think we need to spend much time on this. I think most of us are aware that that's not always the case. You don't have to be in pain to be having an effective workout. And when we look at muscle soreness, this also is not a benchmark of a quality workout. And to be honest, you might actually be negatively affecting your gains if you're exercising when you're constantly in pain and sore. Someone that might train the same muscle on back-to-back days, if you don't give appropriate recovery time, you're gonna definitely be in pain. That doesn't mean you're gaining. You might actually be having the reverse effect. And myth number 5, that women are going to get bulky when they start lifting weights. This is one of the most common things I have women tell me when they just start working out. I want to look more toned, but I don't want to be too bulky. I've been working out for 16 years, and I mean, that's it. That's all I got. It takes so much time, so much lifting, and there's also different training methods. People that are training for strength and size have 2 different modalities of exercise. You might be doing the same exercise, different rep ranges. We affect sarcoplasmic hypertrophy or myofibril hypertrophy. It's a little bit more in depth. If you want a more in-depth breakdown, let me know in the comments and maybe I'll do a video on that. Let me know if I touched on the myth that drives you the most crazy in the fitness world. If you guys like this video, hit that like button, consider subscribing, checking out some of my other videos, and if you want another video, right up top here is my video on saunas, and this video is mind-blowing, some of the great effects saunas have. We'll see you in the next one. Have a good day.